Hello guys and welcome back to World of Tanks Ace Tanker series. As you can see, today we'll be driving in the Chinese tier 6 medium tank, the Type 58. The map is Fjords and I'm in a pretty good matchup for this tank, as it is top tier in tier 6. So I'll be taking the position on the middle of the map with this tank, because it's a medium tank and I like to keep my options open if I'm to maybe go somewhere else to assist and try and push one line or something like that. So I'm putting my tank in a position to snipe over any other tanks that are trying to cross this middle part of the field, and you can see me here aiming and trying to find shots on anything that will pass around here. Now, as soon as I get spotted by this Cheeto, I get fired by artillery, so I decide to back up quickly and not allow the small artillery to put shells in me. So as I see that the shell came from somewhere on the A2, A3 line, I decide to put this hill in front of me and the artillery. So the KV-1 decides to cross the middle of the field, and you can see here what the gun on the Type 58 is all about. So you have around 128mm of penetration, 160 damage with each shell, and your rate of fire is 12 rounds per minute with the stock tank with 100% crew. So if you put the gun rammer and if you put the ventilation on this tank, you can get the rate of fire to be around 2200 damage per minute or something like that, which is very good for a tier 6 medium tank. Now when you're fighting other tier 6 medium tanks or the heavy tanks, you should play on the gun of this tank, because with that penetration you can easily go through any tier 6. You'll have trouble with some very heavily armored heavies, but if you manage to find the sides and the rear of those heavies, you will surely out DPM them. So as I see that there is a gap in the enemy defenses, I'm going to flank the enemies on the south part of the map. So I'm coming behind them and they're going to be surprised by my movement here. They're not prepared for this, because when you get flanked by medium tanks, you basically don't know what to do on this map, because you cannot retreat. So I put one shot for the first kill, the second shot in the Cheeto, I think, the second kill, and I have the back on the Churchill 7. So the Churchill 7 is busy fighting with the VK. I put a tracking shot in him, and I continue putting tracking shots in him. I pull back my tank as much as I can, not allowing the Churchill to shoot at me. He needs to worry about the VK in front of him, and he needs to worry about me, so he decides to ignore me, and I use my excellent DPM to take out 800 HP on that big heavy tank. So the game is going very well for me for now, and we are winning at the moment, but I still feel like that a lot of heavies and the tank destroyers are left in the middle. So my next destination will be to try and fight off those tanks and not allow them to go to the base. So as you can see, the Excelsior kills the Hellcat, but he is now dead, and he was the only one between him and the base. So we have 2 artillery, 1 heavy tank, 1 medium tank against heavies and tank destroyers on the enemy team. So my positioning here is not that great. I'm basically moving into the firing line of all of those tanks. I put a great shot here in the tank destroyer, but now I'm flanked by the heavy, and I have to either back up and not allow the heavy to shoot me, But it looks like he is ignoring me, which is very strange. He could have killed me if he was paying attention on the minimap or even looking at this part of the map. Now the artillery puts a great shot in the tank destroyer. They track him for a moment there, and I was able to turn around and kill him. I still have to worry about these two tanks. The house is between me and the T150, so I decided to go for the KV1. Unfortunately, Cheeto kills the VK on the other side, so I decided to go for the Cheeto, as it looks like that the T150 is not that great player. He puts one shot in me. I take my aim on him and I overstay my welcome and get hit. This is very bad for me now because I only have 24 HP. But as you can see, the T150 is not that great of a player. He's shooting the house, trying to hit me. He was probably auto-aimed on me. So what I'm deciding to do here now is go and flank the T150, come behind him and maybe use my better view range than the T150 and kill him. So I found the tank, but because I have this bush between me and him, I'm sure that he cannot see me. I fired another shot at him. Unfortunately this one bounced. I will go for the third shot and I hope it will be a kill. He shows his side armor to me and I shoot him and kill him. That's a GG, and let's take a look at the post-game stats. As you can see, I got a couple of medals like Fire for Effect, Duelist, Bruiser, a high caliber for doing the most damage in my team, a Top Gun medal for scoring 7 kills, and of course the Mastery Badge Ace Tanker. On the team score sheet you can see that I finished first with 1310 experience, 7 kills and 2376 of damage. On the detailed report you can see that I fired 24 shots, of which 20 hit the target and 18 penetrated. In this short period of time that allowed me to do 2300 damage, and with the premium account I earned 34,000 silver. Thank you all for watching. If you didn't like the video, drop a dislike or leave a comment how I can improve the channel. And if you liked the video, hit the like button, share and subscribe for more content, as it really helps me out a lot. And also don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Twitter and Google Plus to get the new content first, every Monday, Wednesday and Friday. And if you're wondering what to watch next, hit the little I button in the top right corner and it will lead you to another video. See you guys next time.